Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're checking out this new game called Horizon, which has actually recently been quite a hit. And I did check this game out a bit earlier. I didn't think it was going to get too successful, but lately I realized it's now been like actually trending, so I decided I wanted to check it out to see if this game is actually good or not. So yeah, basically what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be doing like a basic overview. I'm going to be checking out the map, the customization, the cars, the physics, stuff like that. And I guess without further ado, let's get right into it. In terms of a car list, this game actually has a pretty decent roster. So to start off, the starter car is pretty unique, and it's also a logical one, which I really like. You have JDM, the classics, and all of that, which is pretty cool. In terms of sports cars, you get most of the iconic slash fan favorites. Then you got the occasional unique car like the 370Z. You don't really see that much in most racing games. Then you also got the 01. And one thing I really like about this game, though, if you didn't notice, the prices are actually realistic. Like the Corvette would probably sell for this price. Same thing with almost all these cars. Like I really like how the pricing is actually fair, and it's not too expensive, but neither is it too cheap. And it's just like what you would get in real life. So I really like that a lot. The supercar roster is pretty good. I mean, there's not really anything unique here that you won't find in most other games like Driving Empire or Ultimate Driving. But I mean, they have the fan favorites, which matters, so that's pretty cool. They also have the same thing with the hypercars. I mean, they're all fan favorites, but there aren't really any over-the-top unique cars over here. But you know, that's definitely interesting. So overall, in terms of a dealership, I would rate it 3.5 out of 5. It isn't overly impressive, but it's decent and it does the job. This game actually has really pretty graphics. Like everything just looks beautiful, honestly. I mean, I think they really just did a good job. Like daytime and nighttime look really good in this game. Like they got the reflections perfect, they got the lighting so good. It's beautiful. And if you're always about the looks of games, then this is actually a good game for you. Feature I love in this game is really just the driving engine or the physics or the chassis. Like everything is just so addicting in this game. Like the drifting especially. Like I really just love this chassis, honestly. I'm probably gonna say this a lot, but like it's really realistic, but yet it is fun. Like you can just pull some really sick drift montages, honestly, and it's really easy, it's smooth, it's pleasurable, and it's satisfying. Like you can just probably just sit down and just do this for hours. That's just how fun it is. So that's something I really like. It's got the type of it had the type of driving physics that you would probably want from a video game, and it's definitely leagues ahead of most other games out there. For customization, the way you would do that is just coming to this shop right here. It even has a big sign above it, which makes it visible to city. Hold that. I have to say, I really like the GUI. Like it looks pretty nice. But in terms of customization, though, I hate to say it, but this game just not really great. I mean, for most of the average cars, all you can really customize is just the primary paint, and like the colors aren't even that great. Like you don't really get too much of a variety. I mean, it's good, I guess, for like brick colors, but like it just, you can't really get colors like dark green or I guess like, I don't know, dark gray. Like you can't get those specific shades, and that's just not something I really like. So I really just wish they had a color wheel. I just think they should have more customization, honestly. But I mean, to be fair though, it is a beginner game or whatever, or it is an entry level game. Like it came popular, so you can't really expect too much. But on the bright side though, you can actually get like chrome wraps in this game by adding a good amount of reflectance, which is pretty cool. I mean, it isn't really necessarily realistic. I don't know why this is even pink in color, but I had, I guess, green or whatever selected, so that's kind of weird. But you also got performance upgrades. You got the engine, which is actually reasonably priced, and then you also got this, I guess, aspiration, which is pretty cool. But for the most part, it isn't really impressive. I mean, I do know some cars actually have wide bodies, which is cool, and some might have other parts I'm not aware of, but for the most part, it isn't really that great. So in terms of the map, I would say that Horizon actually has a pretty good one. I mean, it has a pretty, I guess it's a pretty decent city. I mean, it's not huge, but it does the job. It's like a downtown type of city. It has a nice suburban neighborhood. It has nice long roads with the mountains and everything. It's good. I mean, it even has a pretty good highway. It isn't a big highway by any means, and the map isn't huge, but like it has decent variety. We also have the canyon, which is a part of the map, and I gotta really say I just love this so much. And like one thing that really just makes this game stand out from other games is the fact that it actually doesn't have like a paradise theme map. Like most games, they go for like a map with a nice beach and ocean, and everything's bright and vibrant. This game goes different. Like it has a canyon, and like it's like a more dry downtown type of city. Like it's located somewhere in Nevada. It looks actually somewhat realistic too, and it still has that variety that makes it unique. So I really like this a lot. So I should also tell you guys that this game has a racetrack, and I do have to say it is a really nice racetrack too. Like they got the cosmetics and everything done really well, and it looks really pretty, honestly, and it is also just fun to race in. So I don't know if it actually works or if it's functional or not, but like I just gotta say it is a pretty nice track, and I do actually enjoy drifting here. It's more like a drift track from what I've seen. Like you can really just pull some really good drifts into these corners, which looks pretty nice, and it's just fun. But like it is a nice looking track, and I gotta applaud them for that one. Alright guys, so I did want to mention that this game also has a drag strip, which is pretty nice. It isn't actually like a pay to win, or like you don't get any money from this drag strip. It's just more of a fun racing drag strip, which I like because like you don't really have to rely on races just to make money. It's just about driving around and having fun. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright guys, so in game you make your money through just driving around, honestly. Like I've done all the other races, I haven't really found any other methods to just making money, so it's very simple. You just drive around, you have fun, and that's something I really respect, because most other games, what you do is you race, and that's the only way you make money. Or you can make money other ways, but the racing is just the only way people really grind, because it just is too overpowered, and you get like 35k per race. I'm really just glad that this game relies on money, just driving around, and it's not impossible either. It does give you a good fair share of money for just driving around. And if you stack that with the 2x money game pass, you could probably be making the bucks really easily. So I think this game is pretty reasonable in terms of grind, and it's something I personally enjoy. It's more of my type of grind. It isn't as hardcore as games like Accelerate X and UD, but it is still fun and it's casual, but it's not too fun and it's not too easy. So that's something I definitely really like, and if that's your type of grind, then this is the game for you. Now it's time for the final overview. I'm just really going to tell you the pros and cons, the things I overall liked about this game. So anyways, for the most part, I mean, it does make sense why this game is really growing. Like the developers seem to be pretty nice guys, and they are actually updating their game very frequently. It is definitely an active game. Lots of things are getting added, it's updating quick, lots of new cars, it has a good variety, it's fun, it's just really something you should definitely check out and maybe even get into. Like I'm probably going to do a playthrough of this game myself. But I do also want you guys to tell me if you do want me to make videos in this game. I possibly could. As I grind on, I can make reviews and stuff like that. But just tell me what you guys want to see. And yeah, but overall though, like I said, it's still a nice game. It's still growing, so keep that in mind. Like not everything is fully complete yet, and it will probably probably won't be getting done anytime soon. Like they're just adding lots of new things, lots of crazy new things, and like they already added barn finds and stuff like that, so that's definitely unique. It is probably going to be one of the new top Roblox games at some point. I mean, especially in the car world. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe, join our Discord server, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.